Mr. Bachchan. On behalf of IAMAI, I am very excited to present to you the Social Media Person of the Year Award from IAMAI.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, IAMAI, for this recognition. It's a Social Media Person of the Year. Thank you. This is quite novel. Would you explain to me what this means?
Yeah, so this is the W for the web.
Okay, and that's
this
the
is
mobile.
M for mobile.
All right.
The two are converging, and you have truly made your mark felt on both the web as well as mobile with
Thank
your
you.
social media presence. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
So, Mr. Bachchan, you have received many awards for your contribution on society, on cinema. What does this award mean to you?
Well, first of all, this is something very novel, very new, very recent. It's a concept that has been generated during this decade or even more with this generation. And I'm just so happy to be a part of this league, which has given me an opportunity to be able to interact with people, connect with them, talk to them, and anything that comes out, you know, which is new, which is fresh, and which has become so large, becomes very attractive, I think. And I just feel that, you know, the rapidity with which inventions and fresh ideas and thoughts, both in communication and technology, as they progress, it's very important to be in tune with them, or at least be up with them, because you reach a stage where suddenly your children or the generation that you're facing now suddenly comes up with something which you do not understand, and that's like a handicap to me. So I just feel very delighted that, you know, this has come my way. I'm not supposed to be getting this at age 72, but thank you so much for it.
No, congratulations again. You know, we have seen how effectively you have used social media, both to connect with your fans, your peers, but also to drive very important social causes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talk to us about how you approach that and about particular causes near and dear to you that you are driving through social media.
Well, initially first, when I went into social media, I just needed some kind of a contraption where I could talk immediately. And someone said, you know, you need a website and you have to, it'll take about 3 or 4 months and then 6 months to design it and then get all the information there. And I felt that that was going to take too long. I didn't have the patience for that. I said, can I do something tonight which can come out tomorrow? So she said, yeah, there's the blog, there's Twitter, there's Facebook, you can do that. And that's how I got introduced to it. I sent out one blog where I just said, you know, hi, I'm on blog and so, and then I got a response, and I thought that that was pretty exciting, very novel. And then I responded to the response, and I got 4 more. And that's how it started. And now we are on, Twitter is 1,700 odd, Facebook is 800 odd. But, you know, these are just numbers. But what really is important in social media is you get an opportunity to know the other person's mind, what he's thinking, when you say something, how he reacts to it. And it's very important to know, because every time we feel that what we've said is correct, or what we are going, or which direction we are taking is the right direction, and therefore I am the best, or I have said this and this must be correct. But no, there are responses that come in which actually challenge what you've said. There are ideas and thoughts that come in which actually makes you think, and that is most educative. I get a lot of education from many of the people that write on the blog, impressions that come on Twitter, impressions that come on Facebook. So it's not just a medium where you communicate with people. It's also a medium, for me at least, where I educate myself.
Fantastic. Through social media, you know that you're connecting to people across geographic boundaries, across cultures.
Yeah.
And you are known for just truly reflecting your personality on social media. It's your true self. What are your experiences as you cut across many boundaries and connect through social media?
Well, first of all, the novelty that you can, you know, talk to somebody in a very remote area in, say, Russia, for example, Siberia, which is, you know, really far away, and someone that is just, you know, perhaps in the next room, and be able to accumulate their thoughts, almost instantly. That was impossible many, many years ago. And it's interesting to know how people in different parts of the world, different communities, different regions think about a particular topic. They write in, and it's very helpful, I think, for me to put together something that I want to send out. Initially, there were some comments and some ideas that I put across which seemed all right to me, but seemed somewhat disagreeable with several others. And they wrote in, and I said, oh gosh, I have to be careful what I say. And so that amount of care has to come in. There is abuse, there's negative, there are accusations, all kinds of things. But I think that if you're on social media, you must be prepared for that. It's very important to know that there are some people who dislike you. I mean, everybody can't like you in the world. But it's good to know that, and it's good to know what their mind is and why they think that there is an accusation that needs to be leveled, or why they think that something that you've said is incorrect. And sometimes we get into a discussion and a debate with them, and that's very important. That's very interesting for me as an individual. So every time we put out something like you talked about, you know, working for morals and what society should be behaving like and what we do, yes. If there is a campaign which is going to help society, then yes, I would want to use this medium. And if there are a certain number of ex-followers, which is a large enough number, then it is very satisfying to know that I was able to convey to them through this medium. So the medium itself has become a huge and a very potent force. Whether it is for polio, whether it is for tuberculosis, whether it is for diabetes, I'm now going to be working for hepatitis. Anything, promotionals of my films, or talk about another film that I may have seen and give my comments. And if that's going to be helpful for the film, why not? To appreciate somebody, to wish somebody on a birthday. I mean, these are just seemingly ordinary things, but it's the affection and the want from these people. Can you wish me today? It's my birthday. And that's it. And all you say, happy birthday. And for them, it's huge. They send a little emoticon with a rose or a heart. Or these are wonderful things. So if that little effort can make someone happy, why not do it?
I have seen you at close quarters for the Swachh Bharat initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the efforts and the reach that it has is truly admirable. So 2 more questions, Mr. Bachchan. So 1, you have millions of people following you on social media. Who is it that you look to follow on social media?
I actually try and follow everyone that follows me.
Okay.
And if I don't do that, then I get reprimanded, because they'll tell me, you're following so-and-so, why aren't you following me? Mm-hmm. So I have to, I do that. But I think that there are many interesting people who are on social media. And some of their writings and some of their thoughts are very interesting to read. There's a whole bunch of, what do you call them? Factoids, or influences or something like that. Horror stories and all that. I hate that, because it's very scary. A lot of information, little bits of information which we face in everyday life, don't have a solution or never thought about it, but it happens. Like we're doing this interview and suddenly you have a stomach rumble, and you'll have somebody coming and say, if you have a stomach rumble, this is what you need to do to stop it. I never thought about that before, but you know, it's very trivial, but it's so important to know that.
You know, the internet definitely democratizes
Yeah,
information.
yes, it does.
People.
And it's very interesting to see that there's a common thought beyond boundaries, beyond regions. Yeah. That's very, very good, because what we're trying to convey really is that we're all tied with one thread, you know, metaphorically, and that thread is the social media. And it's so important to know that you know, you're not alone in the world, and that your thoughts match a lot of others, millions of others across continents, across seas, and we really form a very strong community. And if this community can be utilized for the good of humanity, why not?
Last question. Your favorite Twitter story, your favorite Facebook story?
Oh gosh, I do this every day, but I can't remember. When I say talk about a film, and I'm just restricting this to my own profession. When I say talk about a film, and I express something about it, I will get at least 10 responses which are beyond intelligence. I mean, you can never think of getting this kind of a response. They have an incredible sense of analysis of what actually happened. And they can go frame by frame in a film and actually tell you, I think this was wrong, I think this was good, I think this should have been done. That surprises me, because we are supposed to be the professionals in the business. So we should know what we are doing as far as making the film is concerned. But hell no, there are millions of others who actually know a lot more. That's very humbling. Yeah. And so whenever I face something like this, I admire that, because it teaches me that you're not the be-all and end-all. There are millions of others who have an opinion which could challenge what you're thinking. And that is important for me, for my growth, for me to think about it next time something like this comes up. If I think strongly about a particular topic, there could be 10 reactions to it which could actually educate me to say, no, I think you're wrong, sir. This is what it should be. And that's wonderful to know. But as I said, you have to be receptive to the concept. You must be able to. Many of them are not, and they feel offended, and they go off social media because they don't want to be reprimanded or don't need to be corrected. But I think that I would want to know what is right and what is correct, and therefore I keep on.
Yeah, people are having these conversations, and it just gives us an opportunity to be part of those conversations.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bachchan, congratulations
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you.
You use the medium more effectively, more powerfully than many 27-year-olds, many people who are born into the digital era. And we firmly believe that we're just getting started in this journey, and we can't wait to see.
Yes, absolutely, because I don't know, what is the penetration of 200 million? So that's nothing. That's like a drop in the ocean. And for India, that's not as large as it should be. Yeah. But in the years to come, I do feel that as the mobile service increases in India, and which it is going to, as 3G becomes more popular, 4G comes in, this is going to become incredible. And just the other day, I think I read something about neutrinos and photons and matter and antimatter in our hemisphere. And if there is antimatter, why isn't it destroying matter, and why are we still alive? And they feel that the neutrinos that are there in the atmosphere and the photons, these are the two important elements on which we survive apparently. Apparently trillions and trillions and trillions of this come through the sun every second. And there's a lab that's just been opened in Tamil Nadu, which is researching all this. And if they find out, and if they're able to get to the root of it, you cannot imagine what communication is going to become, because then you can directly connect with space as much as we can now through 3G and 4G. So it's very exciting, this whole world, and we're not going to be alive for till when it really matures into something big, but it's nice to be riding that wagon right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.